Got me tripping. Ever since I saw you, I went slipping. Didn't even know you. Couldn't even breathe without you. It's how I'm feeling. All I ever wanted. You, I'm digging. It's how you got me started. Couldn't even be without you. I wanna be by your side. That's what I'm trying to say. You got me breathless. Got me breathless.
Hi you guys, welcome back to the Ngati family. So I get questions all the time about what it's like to work with family and friends. I have a family business, my sisters work for me, my parents work with me, and it's so much fun, but it also can be really hard. So I wanted to give you guys the real scoop on how it goes with our business, what everyone's in charge of. I'm going to interview each of them, asking them questions about what it's like to work in a family business, have them tell some stories, ask them the hard questions, and give you guys a little behind the scenes. And then you guys have also asked a lot of questions about what Jordan does. So I'm gonna have him tell you guys what he does for his job and then what he does to help out at Jay-Z's. So if you're interested in watching this, let's get started.
We're having a crisis because Pizza Factory's off freaking DoorDash.
This is what it's like working with family. She's done.
This is not okay.
This is the biggest problem of the day.
The Beanies is back on DoorDash.
Oh, hell yeah. It's down the street from my house and I go there every morning now. It's so bad.
You lose one apparently with DoorDash.
Okay, so Bailey is the first to be interviewed. Tell us who you are and what you do at Jay-Z.
I'm Bailey. I'm Jessi's sister. I'm the youngest of the family. My main thing is shipping manager, but I also do a lot of other things. I really don't have a title because it's just all over the place.
We all do everything.
Yeah, we all do everything. I answer emails. I'm over pretty much all of the customer service, DMs, email, a lot of that. That's like my main thing as well.
And how long have you been here? It's been
4 years.
That's
4
crazy.
years. Yeah, 4 years.
That's
Since
so
the little
crazy.
house.
It started like with you doing reception a few days a week, like
When I worked at Swig,
At
when
Swig,
I worked
yeah.
at Swig, I came on, and then I went back to Swig full time, and then I quit Swig and came here.
that's awesome. What's your favorite part of working at Jay-Z?
I really like the family dynamic. We can mess around. It's comfortable. I feel like when you're not working, like you're in a place that you don't really know anybody, it's like you dread going to work. You're like, oh, I don't want to go. But here I get excited to come to work because I'm comfortable with my family, and it's just fun. I like
All
it.
right, and what's your least favorite part of working here? And you have to be honest.
Also family.
Yeah, that's why we're doing this video.
Since we're family, we bicker a lot and we can be rude to each other. So people from the outside are probably like, why are they so mean to each other sometimes? Like people who work in the warehouse with us, they probably get like so scared.
We're screaming at each other one minute and then
yeah,
laughing
and like
the
in
next.
meetings we're like all over the place. So that's also a bad thing, but it's best of both worlds.
Awesome. Okay, and then what would you say is your biggest accomplishment since working at Jay-Z? Like something you're proud of that you've done, or like something you've been excited about that we've done?
Everything. I don't know.
All
just
of
like
it?
seeing the company grow and just seeing everybody grow as people as well. Like we've grown so much since the first house. We've learned so much. I'm just proud of everybody, honestly.
Oh, I love that.
Pizza Factory's on Postmates.
Oh, heck yeah. It's a good day again.
What would be the reasoning for that? That's crazy.
I know.
My name is Kira Draper, better known as Cora. I am head of operations, and I kind of feel like I dabble in everything. I can help shipping one day, I can help inventory one day. I'm over product development, product management, and I'm also doing our taxes as well with our accountant. So it kind of depends what each day is. Yeah.
You're head of operations, is that what you said? So you're the hoe.
Yep, I'm the
of
hoe.
Jay-Z.
Yep, the hoe Jay-Z.
Love that. And how long have you been with us?
Bailey said 4, probably close to 5.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Yeah,
weird. Yeah, because
I
it was
know.
like October of 2016.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Okay, and then out of all the years you worked here, what's your favorite memory at Jay-Z?
I guess every time we move. I love moving
Oh, yeah.
locations.
Every time we move.
Or change. We're addicted to change if you're a part of the Draper family.
The
So-
current
The warehouse
thing right
right
now
now.
is knocking that wall down. So it's
right
a
now, my
mess.
current favorite memory is going to be this wall coming.
Awesome. Okay, and then your current least favorite memory, like the hardest time you've had at this job.
The Pizza Factory getting taken off of DoorDash just barely was really traumatic for me. I guess the hardest thing is just like if something doesn't go according to plan.
Yeah.
If you work really hard on something, like we're excited about a product or something, and then it takes longer than what we think it will, or it doesn't turn how we need to, so we just have to start over. So just being discouraged over something we work hard on.
And then where do you see Jay-Z in 5 years?
In 5 years, I hope we have a second floor to the warehouse.
In here?
Yes.
How would we
Because
do
we're
that?
already running out of room.
Yeah.
And so in 5 years, we'll need more
Like
room.
we would go up?
Yeah. Or something. I don't know. Or
Okay.
expand.
Or another warehouse?
Yeah. And then a gym in the warehouse.
Oh, okay.
And a shower.
Okay, awesome. I love that. And then these are the Jay-Z dogs. So these are Bailey's children. This is Bones and Mary.
Say hi, girls.
She's like, what? And then this is Wraith. This is Kira's baby. Yay! Hi! She's not about it today. Very well-behaved children. Is Sky here today?
No.
Dang it. Freaking Sky. Mama Styles, it's your turn.
Styles. I am Diana Draper, better known as Mama Styles. Gosh, that's a hard one. I do everything. So I am technically head of education, so I get all the education classes organized and get the kids together and make sure that the classes run smoothly. And I'm also an educator, so I get to educate at the classes, which I love. And then my day-to-day, I do a lot of shipping and warehouse work and hang out with everybody back here.
Tell us a little bit about your job before Jay-Z and how it's helped in your job now.
Okay, so for the last 18 years, I've built houses, built large custom homes, also a designer, a home designer. I really feel like, well, before that, I did hair. I used to have a salon in my house, and that's where I started kind of teaching Jessi and having her assist me. And then when my kids were a little older, I went into construction and went and got my degree in construction management. And I really feel like they are very similar. Hair, we work with a lot of color theory, and I feel like with design and building houses, I kind of use those skills and put it into the homes as well. So you're just being creative the whole time. So I feel like there's a lot of similarities.
And you're the one who's like designed the whole salon, and
Yes.
anytime we need something done, it's you with that.
Yes, so I've taken those skills and built all 3 salons.
Yep. Okay, tell us something that maybe someone would be surprised to know about Jay-Z, like an unknown or hidden fact about us.
Maybe that we all gain the Jay-Z 20 from traveling.
Yes.
And
Or eating like Pizza Factory, like we talked
we
about.
have hard days. Like today's a big day in the warehouse. Like it's a total disaster. But so we all feel like, oh my gosh, we got to have a good meal today.
Yeah.
So.
It's true. Okay, what is the hardest part about working with your kids? Now starts laughing. She's the one who hears it all when mom complains.
That's a hard one.
Be honest.
I mean, honestly, it works much better than you would think. Like, we all pretty much get along. We're all very creative, and when we all have an idea, we want it to go our way. And sometimes our ideas clash. For the most part, I feel like we're on the same page most of the time.
Yeah, that is true. Do you love your job?
Love my job.
Yeah.
I do miss building houses.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit of a hard transition going from the construction world and then being here every day. I love being here, but I miss that. That was my thing, and that was kind of my passion in life. So it's kind of a double-edged sword because I love both.
But that's why you get to help us on our remodel.
That's why we keep building.
Yeah, but that's why we're building a house. K-Nap,
Oh, I ain't doing this.
you're my aunt. How long have you known me? Are you family?
Today may not be the day.
She's like, I do not look good today.
I've known Jessica since she was born.
Yep. She's my, what's the word, honorary aunt, or like,
Yeah.
She babysat my kids.
and now your kids babysit my kids.
Yeah.
How crazy is that? Full circle.
She worked at my pizza place
Yeah.
temporarily.
Wait, I used to work for you, now you work for me. How cool is that?
I know, thank you. I am a warehouse queen.
Yes, you are.
Yes, the
You
queen
run
of
this
warehouse.
place.
It's not fancy, but
You love
somebody's
it.
got to do it.
And look how good she looks while doing it.
I used to play lots of tennis, and now I don't.
Yeah. So how long have you been with Jay-Z?
Almost a year,
What month will it be a year?
just after COVID.
Oh my gosh.
So like April.
That is crazy. It's been the quickest year ever.
Time flies when you're having fun.
It does. All right. What do you hate the most about Jay-Z?
When we come to do shipping and all the hair is
Off the wall. It's a mess.
that's the only thing.
That's a good one. I like that.
I've watched all these girls blossom, and this one, Mama Styles, already blossomed in many other things and is now blossoming in more things.
This is a new season of life. Is it cool that you've gotten to like be in different seasons of life with mom and like you guys have been through so many things,
She saw
right?
me at my teenage, preteen even.
Oh my gosh.
I knew her
Training bras
in junior high.
But what I love the most is that all the girls, and Tim and Diana, all have their own niche.
Yeah.
They're all very good at what they do.
And it all comes
it's
together
it's
for
all
the
different,
perfect storm.
But it makes the company whole.
Awesome. Well, we love you. I won't ask you hard questions because you've only been here a week. Oh yeah.
No, I'm just saying, did it look better for the
You do.
camera?
It looks amazing, but it won't be in effect for probably 5 days. So we'll ask you again in 5 days. Yeah. You're like, wait. It takes 3 to 5 days to kick in.
I did not know that.
In 5 days, you're gonna try to raise your eyebrows and you won't even be able to. Like, look at me.
Are you kidding? Okay, I
Yeah.
feel a lot better for my. Because when she said how much to
Yeah,
Venmo
but
her, I was like,
You're like, oh, great. It's a lot, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. Okay, Brooklyn, how long have you been here?
I've been here for a total of 5 days.
And how do you like it so
It's been
far?
awesome. It's been so fun, and I came here because I love how everything's different every single day.
Oh, love that. Well,
That
you're in the
is
right place
true. Yeah,
because
exactly.
this is how it is today. We're having a product meeting right now, and it's a little crazy. So this is what you get when you work with family. We just have all sorts of things going on. We have all of our babies here. So we have Kira's baby Wraith, and then we have Bones and Mary, Bailey's babies. Oh, Sky is mom and dad's baby, and then we have Jagger, baby Jay-Z.
I just put a thing in my mouth.
The pressure is on, Michelle.
What I do to help at Jay-Z. I would probably call myself like the travel manager. And what I do is actually book all of the hotels for all the stylists as well as the meeting rooms. I also book all the flights and all the restaurants. My background is I've traveled for a few years for my job at Vivint, and it's given me a lot of expertise on like we only like to stay at Marriott's, we only like to fly with Delta, we only rent our cars with National, as well as like tons of different restaurants experiences. So food is like one of my biggest passions. So for me, it's been really nice to be able to go back to some of the places that I've traveled to and I've had experiences and be able to like share those with Jessi and the team. That's what I do for Jay-Z. My favorite part is that I get to work with and travel with my wife and our friends. And my least favorite part, it's hard to travel with a lot of people. It's funny, like whenever I get the opportunities, obviously, to travel by myself now, it's so much easier to travel like when it's just you compared to when you have like, a whole team in tail. When you're checking on 20 bags and you have to be there earlier than if it's just you and your carry-on. So that's my least favorite part and my favorite part though, for sure.
I'm here to interview Daddy. Saved the best for last. Okay, so the first thing everyone wants to know is why do we call you Michelle?
So my mom and dad lived in France. They liked the name Michael. Over there, they call it Michel. Jen, my niece, discovered this, and then so she started calling me Michelle. All my kids started calling me Michelle, and all their friends started calling me Michelle, and it stuck.
I love that. Okay.
But my real name is Tim.
No. What's your legal name?
Tim.
Your legal
Michael
name,
Timothy.
Michael Timothy. So you go by your middle name like all the cool kids do. Tell me how you got started with the family business. Tell them how you got into it because you never thought you'd be doing anything in the hair world, right?
No, I did not. Diana came to me and said, do you see what Jessica's doing on Instagram? And I said, what's Instagram? So Jessica started growing her social media. What I said to Jessica is...
What's my name?
To Jessi. What I said to Jessi, so I started seeing Jessi growing her account and you were doing very well. And so we thought, hey, I had saved money aside for Jessica's college. And I thought maybe what I should do is present this as let's open a salon and we can use this college money to do it. And that's how this whole crazy thing started.
And 2 years into the business, you were still trying to get me to go to college.
That is true. And today I would say, no, I think you're doing great where you are.
What if I said right now, I think I'm going to go back to school? What would you say?
I would say you're better at this than you are that.
True. Okay, what is the best part about doing a family business, and then also the worst part?
The best part is actually working with your family. Granted, there are family dynamics involved across the board. Sometimes we can get on each other's nerves. Jessi allows us to go educate, and we get to do all these great family trips. Yeah, they're work trips, but wow, I'm always in these classes, and actually we're in the warehouse now, and I'm just like, wow, I did not see this coming. It's fun. I love every minute of it.
The worst part.
Sometimes it is stressful. There, like I said, the family dynamics is the hard part. What I would say is we as a family have improved significantly on how well we work with each other. At the very beginning, there was a lot of yelling and stuff like this and disagreements and all this. But over time, we realized, okay, we're doing great. Let's tone it down and let's make this work.
Can you tell us what a typical day looks like for you as far as your Jay-Z responsibilities go?
My career is technology, so I'm kind of over technology. I would say I'm over security as well, at least in the digital space, to make sure we're okay there. I'm over money, making sure that we're not doing anything outlandish so that we end up in a bad spot.
What you've been doing on the podcast lately and what that series is going to be like, and then we will leave a link to his podcast with us down below.
So I like digging into money. I like digging into, I guess you would call, back office and making that work better. I love investing. If I have $1, I would rather put it into an investment instead of purchasing something and watching that money grow. So the first podcast was all about how you set up your business and how you can reduce your taxes through write-offs and stuff if you're a business. And I think where we're going with this, and you could correct me, is how do you basically get out of debt? How do you invest your money wisely so you don't lose that money over the long term? It's a game we all play. It's a marathon, and we all have to figure it out because at some point we're not going to be able to work anymore and we have to have money.
Yeah, and I think it's interesting because you've worked for corporate America and you also now have done a family-owned business, independent thing, and I feel like you have good insight on both ends, so it's really beneficial for a lot of people.
I love every minute of it. I do.
Love that. All right, one more question. Where do you see Jay-Z in 5 years?
I see us bigger, of course, and I hope that, you know, we're a well-oiled machine, so to speak, that we have many different product lines and all things hair, anything that is very interesting.
Love that.
All right, you guys, that was it for the Working with Family video. I hope you enjoyed seeing different sides of my business, meeting my family members a little bit more, hearing what everyone does. It's super fun. Right now, we are all really tired. I would say this is like the downside to having a family business is we did a meeting tonight and it's what, like now almost 9 o'clock, and we've been doing this for 4 hours, and we're all exhausted and we don't know how to stop talking. So that's the downside, but it's so nice to be able to work with family because we all, have the same ideas and we work pretty well together for the most part. So it's awesome and I really enjoy it. So let me know if you would like more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching the Naughty Family, and we will see you next week.
It is day 3 here in Orlando and we have our class today. So we just finished breakfast. Jagger's having a little bit of a meltdown. We just found out that we are officially going to be closing on our house. Now the fun begins. Right now I am picking Stu up. We're gonna go get our nails done. All right, just a little update on our day. Jagger is not feeling good at all. He was running a fever. So we are actually at the pediatrician to see what's going on.